Hey guys, Ben from Lighthall Trailers here. I just wanted to jump on live and share a quick towing safety tip that often gets overlooked. It's all around this little bolt here. So on the front of your coupling on a tow along, so we've got a nice Alco coupling on the front here. There's a little nut here with a little bolt inside of it. And often I see that this is not adjusted correctly. So it's actually called a coupling adjuster bolt. And as I said, this is what it looks like from the inside. So this is the top. As it comes down, you've got the nut, and then on the inside, it's a curved piece here. So when you are hooking on your tow along onto the back of your tow vehicle, obviously you've got your main adjuster locking on here. And so how that actually works, I've got an example here of a coupling that's not on a trailer. So how it works, what we're looking at is, you can see on the inside here, this pin is this pin here, this piece from the underside. And so a lot of the times from new and from age, this adjuster bolt will actually be below the surface of the coupling. And then as the top handle gets pulled down, oops, there we go, trying to get it. This tongue actually comes down and it actually locks in underneath of the ball. So what happens is, if this adjuster bolt is not done up correctly, done up enough, the coupling will actually rattle on the back of your ball. Now, the thing that comes with when it's rattling on the back of the ball, it's not the end of the world, but over a long period of time in particular, when we're looking at longevity of the trailer, longevity of the coupling, longevity of your tow vehicle and tow ball, when that's on there rattling around, it will actually start to wear down where that tongue collects underneath of the ball, if that makes sense. Plus, obviously, you get a rattle in the trailer as you're towing, especially on the rough roads. Now, over a long period of time, as that wears down, it can actually start to, I've seen it very rarely, but I have seen it where, because it's worn down so much on a rough road, that coupling, even though it's locked down, can actually pop off the ball, which is why it's important to always make sure you're crisscrossing your chains underneath of the coupling as well. So if anything did fail, came off, landed on the chains, at least the chains can catch it and carry it. So I'll just show quickly how to adjust that bolt and what we're looking for. So, as I mentioned earlier, this bolt here, we don't want it to be sitting below flush. So you can generally put your finger underneath of it, under here, and have a feel of it and see if it's protruding at all. If it's not, you basically just undo this nut with either a shifter or a spanner. Depending on how tight the bolt is and how old it is, you may need to use a flathead screwdriver to actually be able to turn that bolt and adjust it down. However, being that this one's new, I can just adjust it by hand. So what I'm looking for is, I'll just screw that pin back out, and then I can feel underneath that it's just protruding a little bit. So I'll hold that still, do the nut up, and I'll get the shifter on it, and I'll do that one up tight, make sure it's protruding a little bit. Now, to go back and double check whether you've actually done it up enough or not. If it's done up too much, the lever won't actually go down to lock it on there. So generally you want to bring it so that it's just sort of coming down on there, nice and firm, nice and tight, and then yeah, you won't have any dramas with it. Yeah, so thanks for that, Jen. I saw that comment there. This one is actually your trailer that we're looking at right here. So I'll just quickly show you what your trailer's looking like. It's just finished in production, and we're getting ready to get started on the painting. So very excited for you to see what this one looks like. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on and share that. Sometimes what can happen is, if this bolt hasn't been done up, or there's a lot of rough roads, a lot of vibration, I've seen it, it's quite common where this end piece here actually shears off. And so if you feel the inside of the coupling, if it feels sharp, if it doesn't feel smooth like that, it's worth pulling the bolt out and then just having a look at it. If it is broken and you need to get a replacement part for it, they're about between $5 and $10 online. They're not very expensive at all. We've got a couple in stock, not too often. I normally just use it if I get a service or repair and it needs to be doing, we just change it over. But yeah, you can just buy these online. Very, very common part. So just double check the brand of your coupling to make sure you get the right one. The ones that we use and the most common ones I've seen are the 𝐀𝐿𝐴 couplings. So yeah, just put that in your search bar when you look for it and get it ordered. So I also just wanted to put it out there. I'm looking at doing a few more of these videos this year in particular. And a few of the things that I wanted to cover was I want to do a few videos on how to service a trailer correctly, how to do your bearings, how to do your springs, your suspension, what we look for in a service, how to ensure that the trailer is sealed, that you're not going to have any issues. I want to do a video on how to adjust your trailer brakes, your electric brakes correctly, and then what to look for in that. I want to go through the trailer weight towing laws, in particular the goosenecks. Now, I get calls and talk to a lot of people very regularly on what their vehicle can actually tow when it comes to a gooseneck. So when you're looking at your gross combination mass, your aggregate trailer mass, and your gross trailer mass as well, there's a few things in there. So I really want to do a video and some content on that for you guys. And other ones I want to go through is things to look out and to check for when you're looking at either buying or selling a second-hand trailer, and just to make sure that no one gets ripped off. I've seen trailers come back here that have been bought secondhand and the customers were like, this is an amazing deal, I got it super cheap and I love it. And then it comes here and I go, well, your floor's rotting, or there's rust here, or there's issues there. Or potentially the customer thinks that it's only going to be a very small cost to do the work on the few minor things, but it ends up being a lot more than what they expected. So really want to do a video on that. I'm also keen to do a few live streams on just general Q&A. So we'll look at booking something in to and announce that so that we can get everyone jumping on and answer some questions on live. If anyone has got any other burning questions around trailer safety, manufacturing process, servicing, anything really around trailers and horse floats and safety, and anything at all that I can help with, or that you would like some advice on, or anything at all, yeah, either put a comment down below, send us a message, or give us a call. And yeah, so I'll leave it there with that one. Thank you for those who jumped on live. I really appreciate it. And yes, Jen, it is very, very exciting. Like I said, I'm really keen for you to see your trailer and pick up your new trailer. So yeah, I will leave it there. And if there's anything else, then please reach out. Thank you very much.